Cravr, same format. He's going to have this 3-minute pitch and a 3-minute Q&A. Let's give him a round of applause.
Fantastic. I don't hold a lot of mics in my lot of you guys. Yes, my name is Mayank. I'm building Cravr. This is an app that me and my friends personally experienced the pain point of, and that's why we wanted to build it. Oh, I don't have a clicker. Please, yes, click there. Surely that's a time constraint. So this is my team. I'm extremely proud of these guys. This is the most impressive team I've ever gotten the chance to work with. Jojo is a designer on my team at Meta, and me, Kieran, and Joss all went to middle school together, but they are very talented devs who have shipped multiple full-stack apps end to end, and I personally do applied AI at Meta. So everything started when me and Kieran were on a road trip to San Diego. He told me this insane story about how he loves Oreo milkshakes so much. He has a document describing the best ones in tier 1, 2, and 3 for all the restaurants around us. It was insane to me. I first heard the thing, I was like, there's absolutely no way this guy's for real. But I said, look, listen, if there's actually that many criteria to judge it by, let's test it out. Let's find a place nearby and see how it stacks up on your list. So in Google Maps, I typed in Oreo milkshake, and I clicked on the first link. I went to the menu, I went to order, and I couldn't find a single Oreo milkshake in the entire place. So I said, okay, no worries, bad link. Then that happened on the second try, and on the third try, and on the fourth. And I realized that Google Maps actually doesn't know what the listings that they have are selling. And so that's why we created Cravr. Cravr solves this problem by, we scraped all of the restaurants in San Francisco, that's our GTM city, and we index on the menu items. When you search on our platform, you don't scroll through restaurants, you scroll through the things that you would actually be eating there. And I think what it's really taught us over the course of using the product ourselves is there is so much food right next to you that you actually have no idea about. And like, if you're a foodie, that should be really exciting. And some of our other core features, I'm really proud of these. One of our best insights was that reviews contain a dense amount of information about the product. Right now you can view reviews about the restaurant, you don't know reviews about the item. We AI processed all of them and added them and pointed them towards the items, so now you can see, like, did other people like it, or how is it? And you'll never regret another purchase. Another one is these semantic filters. Right here it says low-calorie vegan sushi. That's because we can recognize the user asked for low-calorie and vegan. If you're in a group, someone says they don't like Chinese, they don't like Mexican, we can put that whole thing as a filter and then just give you whatever's left. And it's a very familiar, friendly UI with zero friction on board. All of our competitors are not optimizing for the foodies or for the people like that I think really want to know what's interesting to them. They want to find the food that they want. So I think we do everything just slightly better than them, or they just don't optimize for what the market we're going for. And we didn't start with this in mind, but this is a huge industry. Last year, there was $14 billion spent in ads for local restaurants. If you look at our direct competitors, Yelp made $1.4 billion last year. Uber went from $0.5 billion to $1.5 billion over the last 2 years. It's a very ripe market with a lot of potential. And finally, this is our validation slide. Guys, this is the reason that I've really pushed so hard on this. My team really loves this, and we all want to see this in action, but the response that I've gotten from users, and I think the overall trends, make us really line up well for this idea, and that's why I'm so excited to build it.
How have you, I'm sure you've done market research, how many people have this problem?
Great question. We think anyone who has cravings for something specific but can't find it has this problem. So as I've just casually talked to people, because we're not ready to release something yet, every time I've talked to someone, they've said, I tried to do that exact thing, and they haven't been able to find. For example, tuna sandwich. There are so many tuna sandwiches around, you try searching for it. Nobody mentions them in reviews, they don't come up in listings. Same thing with the niche results. If you look at our screenshots, those Oreo brownie milkshakes, those exist, but I think they're extremely difficult to find. Great question though, I love that. I should look more into that, systematically.
So the business model is ads?
Say it again?
The business model is ads?
Correct. I think long term, there's a few different ways to follow this. For example, business ads, these are sponsored listings, not like banner type of ads. But I do think long term, if we could grow this platform enough, this could actually be a centralized data platform for restaurants to make data-driven decisions. So right now, restaurants are the most likely business to fail. That's because I think a lot of them are operating based on vibes, and they don't actually know, like, data-wise, what are customers looking for. They just make what they want to. I think if we had enough data, which, you know, we are top of the line funnel for in terms of what customers are looking for, we could sell that and, you know, maybe revolutionize the restaurant industry. But that's very far down the line, yes. For right now, it is sponsored listings.
Hey, do you have a team with a software developer, product designer, the product live today?
Okay, we have two versions. The thing, and this is what I wanted to get into, I don't have the time. The AI costs and the upfront compute for this are very large. The average Yelp review has, the average business has 68 Yelp reviews with 99 words per Yelp review with an average, I can do the whole math, but the thing, it comes out to be about 2.5 grand to process all the reviews for all the restaurants in SF. On top of that, there's customer inference. Okay, so to get to your question, what we have is, we have a local demo that works for 2 miles within me and Kieran's house's radius. So if it's fully functional, and any of the screenshots that you saw are from that, but we've already scraped all of San Francisco, but we need a little bit more compute to finish the job.
Thank you.
Good question.
When did you first face this problem? Like, when did you start working on this?
We started, I think, a month and a half ago. The issue is that I was doing multiple projects at the time, but then it was just something that me and my team were building for fun. I started to just, I live in SF, so I just meet people all the time. I would talk about, oh yeah, I was working on this with my friends. And I saw that users got so excited about it that I just doubled down. And I dropped like the 4 other concurrent projects I had going that I was excited about. So I would say a month and a half. We have the scraping process, and it's all live. If you go to trycravr.com right now, we have an embedded YouTube video that demonstrates the entire local demo. And we do have a version of the search, and it's very poor. It does encapsulate all of the restaurants in SF, but it is a very simple search, and it doesn't really provide that level of quality you'd be looking for. Awesome. Thank you guys.